Hey there folks, what's the video? And here we talk about breaking news in the world of Formula 1, which is that Racing Point has been docked 15 points and fined €400,000 after Renault's protest went through. Now, this is a fascinating thing, and I want to talk about it because there are a lot of different reasons behind it. Firstly, it was only 15 points that were docked out of Racing Point's total 42 that they'd accumulated over the season so far. And there is a clear reason for this, and it's because it doesn't actually infringe on technical regulations, more the sporting code, which is odd because that wasn't necessarily what Renault were protesting. What Renault was protesting was the use of the technical regulations, and if you have a look at what's in the description below on motorsport.com, and I don't know if F1's own website has it, but I will, I don't think it does, so I'll use motorsport.com as the source. What had actually happened was perfectly fair under the technical regulations. So Renault was like, oh, they're cheating because they're copying Mercedes. And yeah, they were copying Mercedes. But they weren't cheating. They were exploiting a loophole, which means that it was unfair on the other teams because they wouldn't have the same advantage because the brake ducts, so the brake ducts that are used by Racing Point this year and were used by Mercedes, weren't put onto the kind of listed parts list beforehand in a way that they were able to buy them from Mercedes before 2020, but they aren't able to for this season. So they exploited a grey area by basically going, okay, let's have a look what's on W10 and just copy it. The fact that it's not necessarily as effective as what's on the W10 doesn't really make a difference in the ruling. They're just saying, oh, still a lot of the origins come from Mercedes. But that doesn't, again, necessarily mean that they broke the rules on the technical side of it. But what it means is because that was intellectual property that was transferred only between the two teams, and that was because of, say, the fact that they used to buy so many parts from Mercedes, it was an unfair advantage for Racing Point. So it doesn't necessarily mean on here, or it doesn't say that, from what I could read, it has to be changed. So it seems like they can still run the same brake ducts by the looks of things. And that seems incredibly odd. And also the 15 points, but Racing Point 5 points behind Renault. Sorry I said points a lot of there, but this just seems incredibly odd. I hope that Renault just gets criticised so heavily for this. Especially because we know they were running illegal brakes last year. And they only got disqualified from the one race, even though Romain Grosjean said they were using illegal brakes since 2015. But yeah, okay, Renault goes, oh, somebody's doing something shady with brakes. And then all of a sudden the FIA is like, okay, we can't disqualify them because they've not actually done anything that violates the technical regulations. But they got an unfair advantage, so we'll dock them a few points and charge them a bit of money. Honestly, what's going on with the sport now? What's going on with Renault? Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye for now.